Okay, OBS, are you happy? Are you going to work now? Alright, well, that's a... Oh, that's not annoying at all, that I couldn't just restart that stream and it just ended on itself. Okay, well, that's a problem. Hold on, let me... delete the old one that lasted for like seconds. That is a problem, but sits around. Alright, get that out of there. They're gonna behave? You're gonna behave, but you're not gonna just randomly end on me again? Alright, so starting again. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. It's starting again from the body X. We've got an as we turn, because we want to basically just yank this whole portion out of the way. Actually, if the sleeve is there, and then the back side is also in there, is that gonna be a problem? I actually just want to reduce how much this is turning into. It's not going to reach this maximum. Hello there. How are you doing? I'm hoping that you found the stream okay, because this is the second one after the first one ended on me. I haven't actually thought fully through the best way of dealing with this. Does this still need to be on top of this piece? Because I can't have a back piece here. The sleeves are so short that I don't really have a choice here, do I? Blah, blah, blah. Where is you? I want to actually just let this flow more this way in general, so that not quite probably where I want it, but it just gives me more surface area to work with. And when it comes down to it, we're looking more like about here. I mean, it doesn't really have much of a difference how short this piece is to begin with. But for the most part, we want to grab the inner piece. Where's the inner piece? Inner piece. Basically want to yank it around so that the shoulder, or the back part of the shoulder, is now following around a set spot. We don't want to move the waist all that much. It's mostly just a matter of how the shoulder comes down towards the waist here. We twist the body around and want to like... I kind of want to pull this out while pulling the... Can I do that? Is that a thing I can do where it's kind of curving down this way? Like Stewie? Alright, give me a Stewie line, hold up. Doesn't Stewie have like a way more aggressive British accent? I mean, I've been told by people from the UK that I sound kind of weird, so I'm presuming that I don't sound like them. Oh, here, Google AI is giving me a quote. Flappy good news, I decided not to kill you. It'll be more like, flappy good news, I've decided not to kill you. Something closer to that. What am I doing here? Actually, what is the man? Oh, yeah. So I need to control the inside here. I don't really need to control the inside here. Alright, let's just get rid of the inside portion here so that I have full control on the line with it, nothing affecting shape beyond that. Oh yeah, this is very tall. We just increase the divisions here. That feels like a bad idea. Oh dear. He's definitely one of the characters I like a bit more as well. Usually Stewie and Brian. I mean, most of my friends just enjoy how stupid Peter is. I mean, Peter makes a lot more the better memes. Not really my cup of tea. Hey, Peter! Can I just like shove this part in while pulling each of this out? Alright, well, I've got to into here. Not too much, actually. Bringing the hip in a nice. That's probably too much. I'll admit, I haven't actually watched a whole ton of Family Guy. I've watched more compilations that survive on YouTube for some reason without getting struck down by copyright. That is most of my Family Guy knowledge, along with the memes. Right now I'm also live on Twitch, but YouTube is the main platform. Bring that around like that, then I can bring you. Not you, but you. For a more sensible spot, which is more like about here, where this would be hanging from. Then, where is you? Instead of doing this, I need you to form out the whole back. I had, we need to keep your attention, Subway Surfers. I don't get how that is a thing that's actually necessary for the younger generation, but that's wild. Let's just set up a bit. I haven't really been a big shorts or TikToks person. I prefer my content to be full length. This needs to be a different shape now. Let me just remake this. And maybe it's because I never got into TikTok when TikTok was a much bigger thing and everyone was going crazy about it. Nowadays people are just more talking about it, but I mean, I did try making more YouTube shorts when it first became a thing, because people were talking about how it was a way to grow a channel, but then you can't really convert shorts viewers into long form content viewers or live content viewers, so it was also felt pretty redundant. Also maybe because me and all of my friends are generally like older, so, and I don't think, or at least I haven't really heard any of my friends go on about TikToks, so I just presume none of them really use it. We're just going to increase you to 9 by 9. And then that means that we can actually pull the back out so that there's actually a back piece here. This has to curve into that. Really, actually, I want to pull this in, pull that out, and then round part of the shoulder blade, like right about here, into here. Direct that into here. I can't really put it in, can I? Unless I just like yank this and go like that. Wow, that's really okay. The problem is that I don't have a bottom line to this piece now. I just add that in. I could just add that in. While that's saving, let's go back over to here. Where's my... Alright, what are we looking at? We're not looking at you. We're not looking at you. We are looking at you. And you. Okay, so we're gonna just bring in a line. Leading from... I just thought about that way too hard, hold on. If it's gonna be like this now, then what we actually want is to bring this up just a tad, and then we're gonna actually bring the actual line of the sleeve in terms of where's the yeah, we'll go about here. Bring that, hook that onto here. We want to take the color. That was the wrong color, wasn't it? We want to use the black line, draw a line, cross that into... I'm throwing that into the color layer. Okay, no. Please be on this layer and put that onto here. Then we want to take the white color and we want to just bring that all the way down to this. Like that, and then go like that. Okay, do I need to... how much is there on here? Not really all that much, but we'll just go ahead and grab that, and we'll just go a little bit onto the edge there. Okay. Copy that into the PSD, where are we? Right sleeve, put that on top, get that out of there, pop that in. Then we're gonna go to the... do I need to do the left side? Well, just to be safe, we'll go to the left side too, where we want to just lift this just a tad. We're no longer connecting it straight to here. Get the line, draw it in from about where the armpit is, which should be about... okay, my wrist doesn't work. Draw it about here, hook that into about here. Let me see if I can just... that line, and we're just gonna... that. Makes the sleeve hang a little bit, but that's fine. Grab this color. It and go whop like that and hook that in. Select that, paint that in, select you, grab color, do I not have any gray here? I have no gray here, okay. Fine. Copy that. Slap that on top of lift sleeve. Get lift sleeve out of here, put that in, slam that down, save PSD. Save this as well. Then go back over to here, go folder, grab PD. There's a finished saving, let's probably check. Oh, yeah, sure. Alright, get PSD, put that on. 1, 2, slap that on top. I need to redo the mesh a little bit on the sleeve, but honestly it's only the backside, which is mostly hidden, so it shouldn't matter all that much. And why is it getting super stuffy? Alright, turning this work. Okay, so what we should end up with is a sleeve piece now that has the extra connection back to the body. So we get something like that. Then we could just adjust this so that there's the bottom that kind of hooks onto the backside. Kind of. Why you like that? Honestly, it doesn't matter too much. I want this to be fit. We now have the hook here. We can kind of see the back coming through behind the sleeve, and then that means we have free reign to get you to just follow the body more tightly than other portion. Let me just yank a little bit this way to get that out from behind there. Then we want you to hook onto this piece. Let it tilt a little bit, and then we want to grab back piece you. We're not gonna worry too much about your shape. We're just gonna shove you in the back and we can't see it, so not gonna try and do anything fancy with it. Have to stick to that. What is the mesh on this looking like? Wait. And ooh. You over here, please. Any other really egregious ones that I should do something about? I mean, I don't think I actually missed too much with this mesh. I kind of just left it, which is why there's definitely a couple of spots where it's very questionable. And honestly, I try not to mess with the mesh until it's causing problems. That's probably 90% why. Any other super egregious ones? Okay, let's just get you to sell here and pull that down, pull you across, make a new one into here. How about you like control the line and not inside the line? Okay, what was that done? It's a bit of a rigid shape, so it's a little bit dodgy. Okay, so when this turns now, I should have full control over this one point. Full control over this one point. Out of the way. Okay, so that is turning that way. Shadow. Where's Shadow? Shadow. I'm gonna turn you so that you are sticking out from behind. Light across here. Pull that in a bit. Pull you back a bit. Pull you out a bit. Sure. We'll finish eventually. Alright, so then that's the bit that I'm actually a little bit worried about, since we're trying to avoid a little bit of the Okay, there's gonna be a little bit of a twist on the waist, but we want to reduce the turn on the waist to a minimum where possible. So I think I am actually gonna get you to curve in this way a bit more, and then we'll rely on the waist to kind of pull the shape back outwards. Chest. No, we want to bring this like kind of be pretty aggressive on this portion and particular the chest into the waist. And we kind of want to have this already start pointing back towards the waist here after it comes beyond the shoulder. Could this be brought in a bit more? Or should I try and curve this line a bit more? Really should have separated the orangey color from the rest of this. Alright, how much control do I actually have on this pile? Do I just have to like get the control points and start pushing it? Let me just change this also to a 15. Alright, I should give me a lot of control points to work. I feel like that's actually a little redundant. Do I need that many control points? I really shouldn't. I just need this. Go more this way and then more this way by just... Oh, that feels like too much though. Maybe we'll just make the curve here a little bit more aggressive down the bottom and less up top. Okay, so then we want the edge of this where we are turning it so that the closest point to the camera is now... Oh, not you. It's more like what here. So what I actually kind of want to do is pull this across. Okay, no, I'm gonna need a 3x2 here. I want to pull this in over here. I want to pull you across. So I actually want to pull you down. Then do I have that much leeway on this part? Will I go? You across, you down, you across, you down, you. Okay, first up, how about we don't lift off into space and stay controlling the line? That'll be very helpful. I need to do something about the other side too. Okay, yeah, let's like not lift off because that's a slight issue, and we don't need you and you. Hopefully I don't need to miss the rest of that because I haven't looked at it that closely, but anyways, that means hello there, how you doing? That means we need to pull you in. And then yank. Oh, I'm really forcing this. I'm really forcing this. Yank you across and you inwards, and that creates something along the lines of this. We want this to edge around the top piece there, so right about there, and it just needs to go more along with the waist. Which will be about there, that'll be fine. Then we want to actually turn the waist just a bit around the top side. This is gonna need a curve more. What are we looking at? In theory that should work, but this won't. Increase the divisions here so that I have more curving ability. Actually, wait, no, not you. I need to turn... Oh, right, I wasn't planning originally on having a body X on this, but we're gonna have a body X on this. Okay, so basically both of these are gonna need to become 9x9, please. Okay, so you, X output. Basically, we're going to turn the body so that it matches that, but also pumps the hip a little bit that way. We'll give like a very mild change to basically everything that goes below the waist. For the most part, this side just needs to match exactly what's happening up top. Indeed. Is it one of the more annoying ones, or is it one of the ones you can literally just fall to? I get incredibly pissed off when it was one of the ones out of control. Where are we here? We're looking at you. Just shove this into place. Right there. And then get you. Shove you into place. Right into there. Grab you. Not you, you. And I still haven't... When was the last time I attacked a level 70 raid boss? I'm still doing the level 50 ones, even though I'm actually reaching at least some of my teams that I can put together are basically at least level wise they're maxed out. I was like, nah, I'm just gonna do the 51. I ain't got time to think through it. Or more like, it's just a bit of a hassle. Was that like the 80? Was it 90? This is how you can tell I don't read any labels. Oh yeah. Right at the top. Competing for that placement. I was like, with my roster, I know for a fact I can't compete for the top anyways. I literally don't have any, or I'm missing the vital portions of basically all meta teams, which is mostly the supports. Like all the damage amping. Like, you can kind of make do with other damage dealers, but you really can't replace the supports, which is a little annoying. That is not it. On the topic of supports, they put in both Ikari and Nozomi as limited gachas. And honestly, with the fact that they introduced the 4th damage type, at least Hikari feels a little vital. And I don't particularly like what Nozomi does, personally. Since for a change they actually give you full a full preview of the characters during the event story. Like all of the event battles includes all 3 of the new characters. Not like some of the other event stories where it's like, hey man, you should pull for this gacha character. We're not gonna actually let you like preview them in any way though. Let's see what we're dealing with here. This part should be okay. Let's just bring this way. This is now the closest to the camera, like right here. It was at the event that had the pajama Yuka and Noah. The whole event was done with Koyuki, who didn't have the was just like her original version because she didn't have an event version. And that was like a bit of an asshole move, honestly. Should this curve out more actually? I bring this too far in. I mean, at least based on my very low level understanding of how to optimize teams in that game, it feels like Ikari is very vital. Okay, I think I like where that's sitting. Alright, we're just gonna grab some of these top pieces and just give them a little jiggle to push them outwards. So body X. So on you. Ideally for the lower portion of this, I just don't want to have any real motion. Because basically I just want to grab the top piece and just go actually, how do we want to do this? Actually rotating around this way, so we're gonna go just jiggle this like this way, and then we're just gonna grab this and go this way outwards a little bit. We don't actually want to move this lower half all that much. I'll give the piece here a little bit of a jiggle as well. And also the back piece here. Give this a little bit of a wiggle around. Basically, I want you to kind of just what do I indeed. Which boss is it? Described by appearance, because I'm definitely not going to know the name. Let's skip that up. Man, this wiggle is really not going to work, is it? I have a control point here and a control point here. Oh, this is gonna be pretty. Let us lasso, grab points up here, go back to select, and go, and just drag upwards. That's dodgy. Oh, the quat. I don't even know how to do damage to that thing. I have like no idea how that works. Your cat at the top of the hierarchy. Does it get to decide that you're the throne for the night? Like, what I know about the choir one is that the little dudes full aggro like crazy because you can't really control where your characters are shooting. So it's just like, I don't know, just bring in shit tons of AoE and just hopefully gun them all down. And then, I don't know, damage happens from somewhere, I still don't know where it is. That's definitely one of the ones that, even at a lower difficulty, you have to control, otherwise it just takes forever. Let's go. I don't know how I feel about this. Okay, I think what I need to do is I'm just gonna grab all of you and yeah, I'm just gonna go. Yeah. Really? Do I not have any control points here? What the heck is happening here? I do. Okay, fine. We'll just increase the divisions here. Do you love your cat more or do you love your dignity more? Isn't that really the only question? Not really too much on if I go grab the top portion and just force this up. Why? I need a control point literally between here and here. And grab the control points here and literally just drag it, pull it back down. That is really forcing it, but about the best way I can make that work. Okay, so then we're gonna grab the top piece here, give you a body X. We're gonna give you just a very mild jiggle. So we're just gonna go, let's go a little bit. Oh, I need to also match that to the back here. You, body X. Literally don't want to shift you all that much. We're just gonna go ahead and get you to match the front piece and call it a day there. Then we'll need the front piece here. Give that a body X. We're going to go ahead and just fold you a little bit. Pull that back. Pull that out a little bit and grab back piece. Give that a body X, and we're just going to kind of match that over to that. And maybe we'll just bump you just a tad and pop you just a tad as well, like very minuscule motion. You. Do I have much leeway here? Just like grabbing that, but exactly just giving it a yank. Oh, I really don't like when I have to control these points literally one at a time. That's hopefully not going to cause any problems. Congrats, I guess. And now you're gonna do it again tomorrow. I feel like that's actually like the main reason why I don't like doing the high difficulties on the raids. Like you can't just do the quick clear with the tickets unless you do it at least once that day. I guess it's like within bearable levels if I can actually clear it within 4 teams, so I can actually just have a 4-team set up and not think about it. If it takes more than 4 teams, then it's just like, yeah, I'm not doing this difficulty, I'm doing a lot of difficulties. Give that a jiggle. Do I need to jiggle anything else, or do I want to just leave it? I feel so lazy not turning the hip at all. I'll just go ahead and go little. You need a body X. Pop that in. Go a little bit this way. I feel like I'll just turn the hip more. I'm actually twisting everything above the waist by quite a bit. I'm basically not turning the hip at all. Okay, I'm gonna get the arms to shift around, and if I still don't like what the turn is doing, then I'll do a bigger turn and I'll turn the hips as well. Okay, so I'll grab right arm here. Everything's got a body X, everything's got a body X. Okay. Alright, so we need to twist you around so that pointing outwards. I'm honestly surprised your phone didn't just complain. Actually, where's the phone start complaining? It's like about what, 5%, isn't it? We'll actually say that it's gonna stop working and go into saving mode. Or threatens to go and stop working and go to saving mode. Oh right, this part. Ah. Yeah, I reverted back to playing on PC. I tried to run a different emulator, but I couldn't get them to work, so I'm on BlueStacks again. For some reason, it's working better than it was before, and I don't know why. I don't know if something changed when I finally got through all of my PC, not even like upgrades, but like modifications that I had to make. Is it? Are they actually gonna bring out a proper PC version? That would be nice. Connect that onto that. Okay. It really shows how little I follow the news for the game. How much do you bring this armor around? Oh boy. Is that only for the global? Because I don't think I've really seen anything for it on... Well, at least I don't think I've seen anything start advertising only the global version going onto PC. Let's have a look at this. It generally does make sense because honestly, even with the PC market growing for the Japanese version, it's well, like PC market growing in Japan in general is still not that big comparatively. Especially if you're getting customers from around the general Asian region as well. So it'll make more sense within to take the global version to Steam. I could check. Oh, my VPN's not on right now. I don't know if the VPN was a reason that the stream cut itself before. Let me see if I can. Can I get the browser to connect to a VPN? I'm using Opera, so I might actually be able to just get Opera to connect to a VPN for me. Can I do that again? If I want to look at DMM, I have to be in Japan, or well, I need to pretend to be in Japan. When it comes to PC ports or PC clients of things for the Japanese market, it's usually DMM that ends up doing them. Even though usually for those that also primarily games that already existed within their catalog as like a browser game or a mobile game. I don't think I've seen anything from Nixon on DMM. Like I think the biggest company on that service is what, Cygames. But yeah, I see the announcement for the English, like the global version, going to Steam. I'm probably still living with the good old shitty emulator experience. I mean, honestly, playing it on my phone now is actually better than playing it on my emulator, because I actually have a modern phone now and I can actually play the game. It's almost like my old phone was 10 years old or over 10 years old and just couldn't handle it. Weird how that works. Let's see. You know, the Reddit post I just looked at for that stuff was they're talking about maybe it'll be like next live stream. You know, I'm pretty sure their most recent. Hey, where is? Have a look at their channel. Let's see. Videos. This for that stuff, and they did do a that's like 3 hours. I have like the Samsung that's like one version down from the newest one. When I went to go get the new phone, so I'm actually in a pretty good position for app compatibility for a while, probably. I mean, the main thing I was told when I was at the shop was the newer version's got a better, or it's got better camera, and then it's also got better storage for the camera. And I was like, I don't need that. I don't take any photos. At least that's what the guy told me. I did end up taking not the best, which I'm presuming is what they were trying to sell because it was more expensive. But, I just had to make that general assumption that that's what they're trying to sell me. I think my phone's got some AI stuff attached to it. It's definitely bugged me a few times to set up the whatever Samsung's Siri is. It was like what, the Gemini? I still haven't like touched it. I don't even know how well the voice recognition will work, since the general joke down this side of the world is that because we don't pronounce our vowels properly, voice recognition software doesn't work properly. Especially when it actually needs to work out what we're saying. I think I might actually pull. I'm definitely moving this in a way where it's more under the assumption that the tip is gonna move. That's just what I'm more accustomed to. Just kind of end up doing it by default. Should the elbow still be further back? And even if the hip turns, the fist will go about here? If it is... Oh, actually push forward because the hip would move away from here if the hip turns. Will move... The side of the hip will end up being like here. Back will be around here. You go by the general standard for PC clients of these kind of games. Usually not much, because the game itself, unless they want to rebuild the client from the ground up, it's all just gonna be like you can click with a mouse and it'll be a lot faster and more responsive because it's a PC running it instead of a phone running it. Okay, I think I'm probably just gonna turn to hit the way I'm doing this. I'm thinking like way too hard about this. Oh, let me sit down. Okay, we're gonna scrap the original plan to not turn to hip. We're gonna turn to hip. Okay, so to deal with that, we need to bring you significantly more this way while also pumping this back a bit. Can bring you. I think I'll bring you more this way. Really like how it's sitting right now. Have this hang more straight down at a point. I really need more points here. Bring you in more. I care what you're doing up here, not really. Grab you, shift you inwards. So I'm gonna do a very aggressive turn to the hole. Ooh. Gonna bring you out right here, where it will be close. Where's the control thing here? Wait, grab you. Thank you. Right where the point would be closest to the camera. Just bring that down a bit, and a little bit this way, ideally. That means that we're going to bring you more. Actually, can I just squeeze this in? It's pretty much still the same thing that I need here. And then instead, the waist is going to pull in from here, curve that in here, pump that here, twist here. We're going to actually shift you here and here, do a bit of that. A little bit less of that. Pull that back out. I'll pull, yeah. Going to take you, we're just going to shift you fundamentally across. I still want to have the upper body twist more than the lower body, so I'm gonna not go too wild with the bottom. A little bit like that. And also go a little bit that way. Then oh, that means I need to go down all the way down here again. Alright. That means every part's gonna need a body fix. Oh boy. That just increased the workload by a lot. Actually no, this part you still can't see the edges, so who cares, and let's move this all together. Alright, same with the other rim edge piece here. Right, let's just grab these parts for now and do something about that. Okay, so we're looking down at the body from this point, so I'm going to go ahead and give all of these a body X first up. Then I'm gonna go ahead and just actually pull you across so that you are ideally facing not that much, maybe about there. As it gets further down, we want to try and reduce the turn where possible. So, okay, the fan's blowing shit in my face. Turn it around. Do I need to bring this across a bit more? All towards the, we'll call it the vanishing point. At least the direction of vanishing point a little bit. Okay, so go. Where can I reduce the turn? Reduce the turn around the legs. I think that's like the limit that I can do this at. Bum, bum. We're dealing with here. These have to stretch around the hip. Bup, 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 bup. Not too much. Might want to bring you maybe about there. And then you. Where do you end up? You're gonna end up like way over here, almost completely out of view at this point. Use the hook over the top and make sure it's still holding the belt in the place. Um. You. What can I do about this? Then. Oh, that's nice as I can make a cabin here. Ah. Oh boy, is that one of those spots? Okay, if I do it like that, then we get you, and we literally go ahead and do a minimal turn as we go further down to the crotch area. Then we're gonna grab the leg and only do a very mild adjustment to the leg here. So mild that I think I can actually just do this together, no problem. Oh, that's a wrong button. On the other leg, I need to actually pull it in. This is now going over the top. The leg is now coming in from like here. Then we grab you and you. We're going to just get and pull you in and around. Ah. Ooh. Ugh. That's a really round face of this. Let's just tail that line a little bit nicer. Yeah, that helps it enough. That does help it enough. That's actually very convenient. I don't have enough control points here, do I? I do not. There's also a redundant enough part that I'm not going to fix it. Okay. Then all the pieces on top will also need adjustments now. Oh boy. Um. Control point, where are you? I really need to increase the... I honestly don't know what I was expecting. But we're gonna do. This feels like way too many vertices for something that basically can't morph much to begin with. I can't see any of the orange lines between the vertices because the piece below is also orange, which is very nice. I have like one point here which can kind of pull this back out, kind of force it. Where's the bottom of this? You. Not you. Actually, it's you. Not you. You. Oh, that's crap. He's a body X now. Oh boy. Oh, screw it. Let's just go through this and give everything a body X. Oh, okay. Really thinking about what I should have just done this as a blend shape. And I don't have to like make all these extra deformers. Yeah, I should do that for now. Alright, um... And those two parts should have been separated. I know, this has to hard fold inwards. This has to stay against the leg. Otherwise, it has to fold entirely away from. That'll let this hook around a bit more. The way I've done these pieces kind of don't have as options about what I'm doing here. Maybe we'll just get you to also just not move around as much and just break the illusion of it not spinning around quite as much. I had to be forced like that because of the way of these pieces are shaped and positioned at the same time. Hum, 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 hum. Just reduce that by quite a bit. This piece is already hanging. There's no way it can actually get away with not moving pretty much at all. Maybe more as a reactionary motion rather than actually turning around the body. Otherwise, Pull in, right? Not a choice here. Pull in just a tad. Um. How much leeway do I have over that Michelle? Um. Hmm. Um. Bum. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba. Um, ha, ba, ba. bu- um. Bu- um. Um, bu- Where is the belt part here? Bu- Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Bu- bu- Mm-hmm. How do I feel about that? You, where, what are you? I just shimmy that backwards. Good enough. I don't want to actually pull this in. Turns around. And you. These are actually effectively at the top. Actually, bring these. Just jam that onto the back and jam that to the back. Then grab back the body X. Okay, I did actually need to work on the arms. Alright, so we'll finish up here for today. A bit of a change in plans. The hip is now turning. Trying to reduce the turn as it gets down. Well, I mean, still reduced around the hip, but the hip is substantially turning. And between there and the knees is now kind of where I want the turn to stop, effectively. Before I finish up, let me just throw in very quickly. body X output. We can actually give this a quick rundown of what exactly is happening, and we're ready to make some alterations here. A single pendulum into X output, put that up to about 2.2-ish. Drop the shaking down to about 0.82. And is this currently being correct? Okay, it's not complete insanity, so we'll work out what to do with the remainder of this. Depending on how much willpower I currently have, I'm slowly reaching the point where sanity is going, but it's also reaching a point where the bits that causing the lack of sanity is or the decreased sanity is passing, so I really should just work on this until it's done. On the other note, I did start doing a sketch today of emote, so there is something prepared if my sanity hits rock bottom. So either way, thank you very much for watching today's session of live 3D rigging. Hopefully I'll keep rolling on this until it's done, and well, there's a plan B if that doesn't happen. So either way, if you want to see more of this, certainly be subscribed or followed, depending on where you're watching from. Leave a like, cause it helps me out, and I'll see you again next time.